Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. I've been thinking about this phrase called be, then do. And a handful of years ago, it finally sunk in as to making a significant change in my life as to how I move forward with things. See, growing up, I was taught by my parents that you can relax and feel good and get that sense of accomplishment once you do something, and then you can feel good. And so I can remember there would be times where I would have to get things done, clean my room, whatever it was, get my homework done, then I could feel good. And as an adult, I used then that and even as a kid, I effectively learned how to use that worry, anxiousness to drive me to do things so that I could feel good. And along the way, at some point, I ran into this phrase, be, then do. And I found that that flipped everything around for me in terms of how I experience things. So for example, in business or working with the kids or having people come over, I would feel this sense of worry or anxiousness inside my body and have that as my motivator to get me to work through it successfully and make it feel good for everybody. However, on the inside, I did not feel good. But until the end, after it was all done. And everybody would walk away from whatever that experience, whether it was the kids or the school, when I taught school or in business, that they always had a terrific time, whatever it was, or felt whole about the whole situation. But on the inside, while I'm doing it, I'm not feeling whole at all. So then this statement comes in, be, then do. So I focused on saying, all right, I'm going to feel good on the inside, and then I'm going to go do whatever it is I need to do. So I flipped it. I said, I can feel good. I don't have to be anxious and worried to be able to get things done. I can be happy, be content, be peaceful while I do those things. Now, I'm not going to tell you it was an overnight thing, but I kept that as a mantra in my mind as I went through the day. Be, then do. So I would catch myself even worrying or like, oh, I've got to get this done, and then I can relax. And I said, hang on. Be, then do. So you can relax and you can feel good while you're doing this, whether it be laundry, cleaning the toilets, vacuuming, working with the children, work, school, anything. And even it has progressed to the point where even working with challenging situations, it has grown to the point where that be space is the norm. And my worry, anxiousness is night and day difference from what it used to be. It used to be the driver of what made me get things done. I used that anxiousness and worriness to be able to get things done. And then I knew I'd be okay and I could relax and feel good and be happy. But it doesn't have to be that way. So I invite you to consider, if you haven't already, be, then do. Focus on that being in that state that you want to have and when you relax and happy and peaceful, and then go do something in that state. And if it leaves you, bring that be, then do back to you and continue repeating that until you find a space that you can operate. And I promise you, over time, I'm nothing special. It will just change and create such a space for you to live a completely different way, where everything feels good. Now that doesn't mean that I've come to the point where like I'm like love doing the toilet, cleaning the toilet. I wouldn't say I love doing the toilet, but I am not going to focus on a state of being while I'm cleaning the toilet that has anything other than to do that, hey, I'm peaceful. I'm just here cleaning the toilet. And I clean the toilet and I still feel good about where I'm at with all of that activity. I'm not sure why the toilet keeps coming up as my example, but that's all right. So I hope that helps, gives you maybe a little something to hang on to as something to help you consider a different way of doing if you're somebody who worries or feels anxious and feels that the only way to get rid of that worry, anxious feeling is by going and doing something and checking it off the list. And not to say that that's not, I mean, that does work. However, there is an option that you can come into getting things done or work or whatever it is in a state of being and then go do. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.